Welcome to our AWS SageMaker tutorial series. I am Nishant Gupta and today we are diving into SageMaker and AWS fully managed machine learning services. So if you are looking to build, train and deploy ML models without the infrastructure headache, so you are in the right place. So what exactly is the Amazon SageMaker? Think of it as your complete machine learning workshop in the cloud. It provides everything you need from Jupyter Notebook for development to powerful compute resource and for training to scale endpoints for development. So there are some points. So first, fully managed ML service. Second, end-to-end ML workshop. Third, pay only for what you use. And the fourth, integration with the AWS ecosystem. So now let's break down the core component you will work with, right? So we have the slide for it. So first we have notebook instance. So these are your development environment. Think Jupyter Notebook on steroid pre-configured with ML framework. And next, the training job. This is where the magic happened. SageMaker spin up compute resource training your model and save it to the So three. This is like a, or I can say, then we have process job, right? Perfect for the data processing and feature engineering and evaluation task. Last is model and endpoints. Once trained, your model gets pegged and deployed to endpoint for real-time prediction. And finally, we have SageMaker Studio. So this is your IDE that bring everything together in one interface. So now you might be wondering, like, why use SageMaker instead of running everything on EC2 instance of your local machine? There is a big reason. Scalability need 100 GPUs for an hour's done. Need just one CPUs for testing. Also done manage infrastructure and no more configure CUDA driver or I can say managing cluster. Integrated tools, everything from like experiment tracking to model and monitoring built in. So now here is the typical SageMaker workflow. So let's dive into the next slide. The first, start a notebook instance and explore your data. Second, prepare your data using pre-processing job. Third, train your model with training jobs. And fourth one is deploy to an endpoint and the five make prediction in the real time. The beauty is each step can scale and independently. So let me show you how easy it is to get started. So here in the AWS console, I will navigate to the SageMaker. So now you have to click on the Amazon SageMaker AI. When you click here, you will see on the left pane the notebook in the application ID. Right here we have the click on the like a create notebook instance now. So we have to click here. Now you see we have to provide the notebook instance name. So for now, I'm going to provide ng first notebook demo, right? Because we are getting the first time for your course here. So now we have the notebook instance type, right? If you see ml.p3.media. So we have to choose if it is not, right? By default, selected because the cost effective deployment. So we have a lot of instance type here but for use it enough to work on ml.p3.media, right? So we have the platform identified. So with this, we have to do Linux 2, Jupyter Lab 4, right? And if you go below, we have the network and we have the tag, right? And if you see here, we have the life cycle, right? Where we can define the volume for the 5 GB life cycle configured, like if you want to like a timeout for stop your instance automatically, then you need to configure the life cycle configuration, right? So we have the platform identifier. Now there is a one calculator dot AWS where you can validate what instance of what services, how much price is going to you, right? I have provided this detail, or I can say this section in detail, my YouTube video and the another Udemy video as well. So you can find that also right there. So for now, I am going to skip this and going to create a notebook instance, right? So let me go. So in the next video, we will create our first notebook instance and run it, right? So discuss with you in the future lecture how we can create IAM role for this notebook instance also. So thank you so much. We will catch you later.